Hey, I'm Scott and I'm an American in Bangkok. Today I want to do a video about the 90-day report and the multiple entry tourist visa for people who need to know about it. And believe me, numerous people have written me and commented, and for some reason they're always getting the 90-day report and whether or not you need to exit the country. They're getting that confused. And here's the thing, the 90-day report and the visa, any visa, are completely separate. They have nothing to do with each other. The only thing that you have to worry about with the 90-day report is, am I going to be in Thailand longer than 90 days? If the answer is yes, you need to get the paperwork. I think it's a TM47 or something like that, if I remember correctly. You need to get the paperwork and fill it out. You can go right to immigration, or you can mail it in. You can download it from the internet. Do a quick search. You'll find it. You fill out the paperwork, and you send in that paperwork, and you get copies of your passport and copies of the inside of your passport, your stamp, and also your departure and arrival card. You stick all that in an envelope and you mail it in, or you just go into immigration. If you're a first-timer or you don't know how to do this through the mail, then go into immigration. You go to your local immigration to where you are staying. If you are staying longer than 90 days, you technically must file that paper, the notice of report, the 90-day report. That just tells immigration officials where you are. That's all it does, okay? It reports that there is a foreigner in the country and that you are staying in this place and you are staying longer than, you have stayed longer than 90 days, okay? That's all that it is. Now, when it comes to a tourist visa, you get, if you get a single entry tourist visa, that visa is good for 90 days from the time that it was issued. It's good for 90 days, but you are only allowed 60 days. That's what a tourist visa will give you, 60 days, before you need to extend that visa or get out of the country. The entire visa is good for a period of 90 days. But the permit to stay, your time allowed in Thailand is 60 days. Now, if you go into immigration and file for an extension of stay, you will get an extra 30 days. So you will be allowed to stay the 60 days, and you will get an extra 30 days. You do not need to leave the country. You can stay inside the country. Very simple. After that 30 days, you must leave the country. Now, if you have a multiple entry tourist visa, you can come back into the country. You already have a visa that is good for a period of 1 year or 9 months or 6 months or whatever it is. Depends on how many entries you receive. And then they will give you another stamp. You get another 60 days. At the end of that 60 days, you go into immigration. You say, I want an extension. You fill in the paperwork. They give you another 30 days. Now, what does that have to do with the notice to report, the 90-day report? Nothing. Because if you're in the country for 60 days and you leave, you don't ever have to worry about it. If you are in the country for 90 days, it's very simple. You must file the paper. If I think they give you a 5-day grace period or 10-day grace period either way, something like that. But it's very simple, okay? It has nothing to do, one has nothing to do with the other. The only thing is, again, 90-day report. If you're in the country for more than 90 days, you must file that paper. Now, if you have a visa and your visa runs out 3 days before the 90 days, you don't have to file a 90-day report. And also, leaving the country and then coming back, that means your 90 days starts again. So if you've got 80 days in the country and you go out, you decide to go to Cambodia, and then you come back, in another 10 days, you don't need to file a 90-day report. It doesn't work that way. Okay? You leave the country from the minute you set foot, you got 90 days. Okay? That's how it works. So very simple. That's all I got for now. I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Chok di lat jerkin mai.